Hey there everybody, Scott from Scott's Moto Adventures, and I am filling up. I am leaving. It's 11 o'clock on a Wednesday and I am headed to Vermont. Looking forward to this BMW rally. You're going to see a couple of videos, maybe one, two. I'm not going to do 5 like I did last year, but it is something I want to do a nice video, document how the rally is. Anyway, I do want to document the rally and how much fun it can be and the travels that I'm going to do. So looking forward to it. You're gonna see some video me go on today. My main goal today is to head. I need to get to Weston, Vermont, because I got tickets for a show. All right, hey everybody, Scott from Scott's Moto Adventures, and I was able to leave just a hair early, a whole 2 minutes early. First stop is I'm gonna end up in what's the place? I'm gonna end up in Matamoros. There's a couple of cottywomple stops there, so want to get a picture of me with the Smokey the Bear, me at the Welcome Center, and me at Route 80 or I-84 is there. So that's another pickup. So I pick up 3 different things. At some point today, I'm going to make my way to a store. I got to get some K-Cups, some creamer, because I forgot that at home. I have the room for it somehow, but I still got to get that stuff. Still in the city here, trying to make my way through. Filled up all the way. Gonna go 209. 209 is one of my favorite routes, but the problem is you get stuck behind a motorhome, you are screwed. It turns into a boring ride. So my goal is to get up 209, take it to Matamoros, and then get on 84, take 87, then get on 87, take 87 all the way up. Might see my brother on the other side of the road. He is picking up a garbage truck and a heavy-duty tow truck, and he's supposed to be on his way up there. So if you see a big yellow truck, that's him. Why am I getting in this lane? Because I'm not going this way. My goal is to get on 512. And they want me to go 33. I'm like, nope, I'm going my own way. But yeah, it's I got 300 miles to ride today, 280, maybe 300. And and then, once I'm above Matamoros? Anyway, once I'm above the Welcome Center and make my way into Vermont, there's like 2 covered bridges, so I'll pick those up for cottywomple stops. Right now I'm at like 40, technically 48, but they only scored me for 47, not a big deal. Try to alleviate not being in traffic today. That's kind of my main goal. Thanks, guys. All right, everybody, Scott from Scott's Moto Adventure. Yeah, you know who I am. So still traveling up to the PA Welcome Center. I got a cottywomple stop. Just stopped for a cottywomple. And I'm gonna be continuing on, but this is like the best part of 209, and that is this is the scenic part. It's not really super scenic. You're basically riding up along the Delaware River. So hopefully it cools the bike down a little bit, cools me down a little bit, but like, the Bushkill Meeting Center right there, boom. I can read signs. So hopefully that guy doesn't pull me over. And I'm in a different county. I'm in Pike County now, so cool. Well, I left the Lehigh Valley a little bit ago. That is exactly what I want to see. Everybody is turning left. So now I get to go my way. And Bushkill Falls is, if you haven't been to Bushkill Falls, go. It's a really cool place to go. I've been there like once or twice. The last time I went was the time was when I realized I was starting to get old. I used to wear Vans shoes all the time, and so my now wife, my then girlfriend, my now wife, we both went up there, and I'm wearing my Vans, and I'm slipping and almost falling a couple places. She goes, "You're getting better shoes." And since then, I've had like the dad style, New Balance style shoes. So, a little warm today because the phone is overheating, but I'm just doing fine without it. So, yeah, last time I was here, I don't know if you guys ever watched the Mount Washington videos, but on my way up to Mount Washington, I got stuck behind a camper and it just was garbage. So, I don't know how many miles I have left, but I know I do have a long, I have about like a half hour to get to, about a half hour I'll get to that place that I keep talking about. I'll get to the Welcome Center, and then from there I'm just going to take the highway and take that up to 7, to Vermont. So yeah, Route 7, at some point I'll be on that route too. All right, so it's a little warm. So I did end up getting, I went to Madame Morris, and can I get in this lane? So I did end up getting my Cottywomple stops, all three. I-84, I got I-84, I got a bear, and I got the sign. So now it's the fun part. I've got a 2-hour, 45-minute drive, and I'll probably have to stop for gas at some point. Doesn't tell me how many miles. So, I got a nice long ride, and this guy's gonna get in my fucking lane because he's an asshole. So I'm gonna stick on here. I think I get on I-87, so I pick up my Cottywomple points. And my gear shifter, was working great for weeks. I need some air. Anyway, it was working great for weeks, and now it decided when you go into 6th gear, it won't say 6th, it'll say 4th. Yeah, this is better. I don't know how this is going to make the sound all right, so I'm going to go close that back up. But, yeah, I really was down there. That's not where I was. But, yeah, I was already down there and just enjoying. Got a bottle of water. Drank that down real quick. Some people wanted to talk to me. I'm like, can't hear. So, it is definitely warm. I am schwitzing, to say the least. But yeah, at some point, you get a Dairy Queen. I'm not going for the Dairy Queen. I don't have all day. But, look, I'm in New York! Ooh. Yeah, don't do that over bridges. That makes one person who loves New York. I kid. But, I think I'm just gonna chill for the next 2.5 hours. And just, enjoy myself and get all that. Like I said, just enjoy myself. So at this part of the trip, I had made an audible, and I was stopped in Saugerties, New York to get gas, food, and a Cottywomple stop. And I was happy with all three, but I had made a mistake and I did not get back on the highway. And I ended up on some back roads that went up along I-87. So while I was a little hesitant to do it, and I was a little worried that I was taking the wrong way, it ended up just fine. It was a more scenic route. I could still go as fast as I needed to. I really didn't lose a lot of time on this ride. So I was pretty happy for the most part about it. and it was kind of nice to go this way, because I saw a site that I saw the last time I went up here when I was going to Mount Washington, and that was a highway drive-in theater, and I think I saw the opposite side of this the last time. So it was nice to go by that drive-in again. One day I'll actually stop. And then I ended up going near Albany. It was Albany to Bennington and then up to Route 7. Like right here, I'm on Route 7. And it was beautiful road. That's the main way to go up to Weston. It's the main way to go up north to, upper Vermont. But before that, I did stop off in Bennington, and this was one of the 2 covered bridges that I picked up while I was in that town.
All right, took forever, but as you can see, I finally found rain. The rain is pretty bad, actually. Feels good.
Well, after the rain, it looks pretty. So you got that going on. Should be able to dry myself off just using the wind. To the people who have to sit around me, I'm sorry. Might be dried out by then. Hopefully, I might have, if they have beer there, I don't drink and ride, but I'm going to be there for 3 hours, so maybe a beer, that'll go right through me in 3 hours, maybe like a light beer or something. So if you're a little confused about what was going on, I had stopped off at the cabin. I had dropped off all my stuff, and I was on my way to the Weston Theatre Company to go see Ring of Fire, which is a Johnny Cash musical review. Great show. Anyway, I had now made my way into Weston, Vermont. Just so you know, there are 2 theaters. Unfortunately, one is still damaged from a flood back before 2020. But I ended up there, and I went to see the show that night. We had plenty of rain on the way there, and there was plenty of rain after the actual show itself. You will hear more about that on the next video, because I want to talk about the cabin. I want to talk about the night I had before. I will say this, Ring of Fire was very good. Weston Theatre Company, very good theater company. I highly recommend seeing a show there, and looking forward to going up in the future. Maybe my wife and I will want a vacation up there or something. But as you can see here, it's on a dirt road. This is probably the most in the woods, what we call summer stock, that I've ever been to. So I was really happy to go see a show here, and I can't wait to see a show here in the future. And I can't wait for the next part of the video. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll catch you guys later.